Welcome, and thank you for joining me today. If you are over 60 or have loved ones in that age group, you know that health can feel like a balancing act. One of the most frustrating issues many seniors deal with is leg cramps, those painful, sudden muscle spasms that strike at night or even during the day, leaving you sore, restless, and sometimes even fearful of simple movements. You may have noticed them after a walk while sitting in your chair, or worst of all, when you are finally drifting off to sleep. These cramps are not only uncomfortable, but they can also make daily life harder. And while many people accept them as just another part of getting older, the truth is that doesn't have to be the case. Today, we are going to uncover the reasons leg cramps happen, and most importantly, reveal the top 3 foods that can naturally strengthen your legs, reduce cramps, and help you move with more confidence. Think about it. Your muscles are like tiny engines. They run on fuel, nutrients from the foods you eat. If the fuel tank is low or missing key ingredients, the engine sputters and sometimes stops working correctly. That's what happens during a muscle cramp. Your muscle fibers misfire, contract too quickly, and get stuck in that painful spasm. For seniors, the risk is even higher because muscle mass naturally declines with age, circulation slows down, and the body doesn't absorb nutrients as efficiently as it once did. Add to that the fact that medications, dehydration, or even sitting too long can all trigger cramps, and it's no wonder so many people over 60 are searching for solutions. But here's the good news. By focusing on the right foods, simple, natural options you can add to your meals, you can restore balance to your muscles, feed them the nutrients they crave, and actually reduce the frequency and severity of cramps. Now, before I reveal these foods, let's pause for a quick question. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If not, hit that subscribe button right now, because each week we dive deep into natural health remedies that are easy to apply, backed by science, and tailored for seniors who want to stay strong, active, and independent. Let's begin with the first food on our list. Imagine biting into something smooth, creamy, and versatile enough to go with almost any meal: avocados. This fruit isn't just delicious, it's a powerhouse of potassium, magnesium, and healthy fats. Potassium is one of the most critical electrolytes your muscles need to contract and relax properly. Without enough of it, your muscles are more likely to seize up, leaving you stuck in pain. Avocados provide more potassium than bananas, and when you combine that with magnesium, which helps your muscles let go of tension, you are getting a double benefit. And those healthy fats in avocados, they keep inflammation low, ensuring that your muscles and joints move more smoothly. But here is the secret. It is not just about eating an avocado once in a while. Consistency is key. Adding half an avocado to your lunch salad or spreading it on whole grain toast for breakfast could over time drastically reduce the cramps that keep you up at night. For seniors, that consistency also supports heart health, better circulation, and improved energy, things directly linked to stronger legs. Have you ever woken up at night with your calf locked up so tight it feels like the muscle is twisting itself? Picture this. You get up, trying to stretch it out, pacing around the room in the dark, desperate for relief. Avocados may not stop every cramp instantly, but by restoring the minerals that keep your muscles balanced, they can make those moments far less frequent. And when you combine avocados with proper hydration, you're giving your muscles the support system they've been missing. So, the next time you're planning your meals, ask yourself, am I feeding my muscles what they need to stay calm, strong, and resilient? If not, that creamy green avocado could be the first step toward nights free of pain and days filled with strength. Now, let us move to the second food that has been helping countless seniors keep cramps away and legs strong: bananas. At first glance, bananas might seem too ordinary to make a big difference, but don't underestimate this simple fruit. Bananas are loaded with potassium, one of the most important minerals for maintaining muscle balance. When potassium levels drop too low, your muscles can't contract and relax smoothly, which is one of the main triggers of painful cramps. But bananas offer even more than potassium. They're also a great source of vitamin B6, which plays a key role in nerve health. Why does that matter? Because your muscles don't act alone. They depend on nerves to send signals that tell them when to tighten and when to relax. If your nerves are firing irregularly because they lack the right nutrients, cramps become much more likely. That's why bananas are like a natural communication booster between your brain, nerves, and muscles. Another hidden benefit of bananas is their magnesium content. Magnesium is nature's muscle relaxant. It helps ease tension, calms the nervous system, and prevents the overfiring of muscle fibers. If you've ever noticed that your cramps get worse on stressful days or after poor sleep, magnesium is one of the reasons why. Bananas provide just enough to make a difference when eaten consistently. And here is something many people don't realize. Bananas are also rich in natural sugars combined with fiber, which means they deliver energy steadily rather than all at once. For seniors who need a little boost during the day but don't want the crash that comes from processed sweets, bananas provide fuel that muscles can use right away without straining the body. This makes them an excellent pre-walk or pre-exercise snack, helping to prevent cramps during activity. Now imagine this. Instead of waking up at night clutching your leg in pain, you enjoy restful sleep because your body had the potassium and magnesium it needed to keep those muscles calm. Or picture yourself taking a walk with confidence, knowing your muscles are less likely to betray you with sudden spasms. That's the quiet but powerful effect bananas can have when they part of your daily diet. Of course, it's not just about eating a banana every now and then. The secret lies in creating habits. Maybe you slice a banana into your morning oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and yogurt, or simply grab one as an afternoon snack. These small choices build up, filling your muscles with the nutrients that prevent those painful cramps from stealing your comfort and peace of mind. And here's a tip for maximizing the benefits. Pair bananas with a protein source, like a handful of nuts or a spoonful of Greek yogurt. The protein helps stabilize blood sugar levels and prolongs the energy release, while the combination of minerals works synergistically to keep cramps at bay. So the next time you reach for a snack, ask yourself, am I grabbing something that helps my muscles or hurts them? Because when it comes to preventing cramps and strengthening legs, bananas are one of the simplest, most affordable, and most effective foods you can add to your routine. Another food that deserves a spotlight when it comes to preventing leg cramps and strengthening your legs is nuts and seeds. At first glance, they might look like tiny snacks, but inside these little powerhouses are some of the most cramp-fighting nutrients seniors could ask for. Let's start with magnesium, because this mineral is often called the master relaxer of the body. Magnesium helps regulate how muscles contract and relax, which is critical for avoiding those painful middle-of-the-night spasms. Nuts like almonds and cashews, as well as seeds like pumpkin and sunflower seeds, are among the richest natural sources of magnesium. Eating just a small handful daily can provide a big protective effect against cramps. But magnesium is only the beginning. Nuts and seeds also deliver a strong dose of calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that work together to support muscle contraction, bone density, and nerve function. Seniors often focus heavily on calcium for bones, but forget how important it is for muscles too. Without enough calcium, the electrical signals that control muscle fibers become erratic, leading to cramps and weakness. Nuts and seeds provide a balanced blend of these minerals in their most natural form. Another hidden gem in nuts and seeds is their healthy fat content, especially omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, are not just good for the heart and brain, they're also incredibly important for muscles. These healthy fats reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and help nutrients reach your muscles more efficiently. Think about it this way. Your muscles are like a busy factory, constantly working, repairing, and rebuilding. Omega-3s act like high-quality oil in the machinery, ensuring everything runs smoothly and without unnecessary strain. Now let's talk about potassium again, because many nuts and seeds also contain this vital mineral. Potassium helps balance sodium levels in the body and prevents dehydration, which is a major trigger for leg cramps. Pumpkin seeds, for instance, are especially rich in potassium, making them a fantastic choice for anyone who struggles with restless or tight muscles at night. Protein is another key benefit. As we age, we lose muscle mass naturally, a condition called sarcopenia. Nuts and seeds, although small, are packed with plant-based protein that helps maintain and rebuild muscle tissue. Combined with regular activity, this protein becomes a powerful tool for keeping legs strong and stable, reducing the risk of falls or weakness. And here, as is something many people don't realize, nuts and seeds also contain antioxidants like vitamin E, which protect muscle cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. Over time, oxidative stress wears down muscle fibers, making them more prone to fatigue and cramping. Vitamin E helps shield muscles, almost like a protective barrier, keeping them resilient. When you bring all these nutrients together, magnesium, calcium, potassium, protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants, you get a food group that not only stops leg cramps, but also supports long-term muscle health. Seniors who include just a small daily portion of mixed nuts and seeds in their diet often notice fewer nighttime cramps, steadier energy, and stronger legs. Now that we've walked through bananas, nuts and seeds, and sweet potatoes, let's pause for a moment and tie it all together. Because eating these foods isn't just about solving a one-time problem. It is about building a lifestyle where cramps don't control your nights or your energy anymore. Here's the reality. Most seniors think leg cramps are simply part of aging. They brush it off as normal, something they just have to live with. But that's not true. Leg cramps are almost always a sign that your muscles are missing something: hydration, minerals, or circulation support. And by making small daily changes, you can reverse that cycle. One of the biggest myths out there is that bananas alone are the magic fix for cramps. While bananas are fantastic, they're only one piece of the puzzle. If you eat bananas but your magnesium intake is low, cramps can still persist. That's why adding nuts and seeds is so important. They bring in the magnesium and protein your muscles desperately need. And when you round it out with sweet potatoes, you're covering potassium, magnesium, calcium, antioxidants, and gut health. It's a full circle approach. Another myth is that cramps only come from dehydration. Yes, water plays a huge role, and you should absolutely drink plenty throughout the day. But water alone can fix an electrolyte imbalance. Imagine filling your gas tank with only half the fuel your car needs. It might run, but it won't run smoothly. The same goes for your muscles. Without potassium, magnesium, and calcium, hydration isn't enough. So here is your action plan. Aim to include at least one of these foods in every meal. Have a banana with your breakfast. Sprinkle chia or pumpkin seeds into your salad or smoothie at lunch. Roast sweet potatoes as a side with dinner. It doesn't have to be complicated, but consistency is everything. Over time, you'll notice not just fewer cramps, but also stronger legs, better energy, and even improved sleep. And here's the most powerful part. These foods don't just fight cramps. They also protect your bones, support your heart, and even sharpen your brain. You're not only preventing pain, you're investing in your independence and vitality for years to come. So don't wait for another painful night cramp to remind you. Start today. Your body will thank you every single day you nourish it with the right foods. And here's what I want you to remember. You are not powerless against leg cramps. Every bite you take can either fuel muscle weakness or build muscle strength. By choosing bananas, nuts and seeds, and sweet potatoes, you're giving your body the exact tools it needs to stay active, pain-free, and full of energy. Imagine waking up refreshed, walking with confidence, and enjoying your day without being slowed down by painful cramps. That's not a dream. It's the reality waiting for you when you take action. So here's my challenge for you. Starting today, add at least one of these foods to your meals. Try a banana with breakfast, toss some almonds or pumpkin seeds into your afternoon snack, or roast sweet potatoes for dinner. Stick with it for just 1 week and notice how much lighter, stronger, and more energized your legs feel. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 foods do you think you'll start with? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your response might inspire someone else to take their first step toward cramp-free nights and stronger muscles. If this video gave you value, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share it with a friend or family member who needs this, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, you'll always stay one step ahead with natural health tips that make aging easier, healthier, and more enjoyable. Stay consistent, stay hopeful, and remember, your best health is still ahead of you. I'll see you in the next video. This video is for educational purposes only, not medical advice.